Hello there, it is Dr. Tom with EBM Fitness Solutions. Welcome into day 2 of EBM's Ab Week. Today, we're going to go over a bunch of different plank progressions and ab stuff you can do using the ball. Yesterday, we went over all kinds of plank variations. So if you didn't check that one out, go back and that'll take you from the modified plank right up through what we call the around the world plank. Today is going to be a bunch of different things you can do using the ball. And yeah, they're going to be more plank type things. If you decide that you want to do crunches and those type of movements, you can. I find those to be overall less effective for training the abs and building up good strength. The things I'm going to show you are challenging. They don't always require you to do a lot of moving. It teaches you how to stabilize the spine a little bit better. So that's going to be the focus again today, using the ball in different kind of bracing and stabilizing positions, although we will add in different movements while we're planking on the ball. So let's get to our first exercise. So the first exercise we're going to go over are what I call ball rollouts. So we're going to use some kind of a pad or a soft surface. We're going to be in a kneeling position and we're going to kind of fall forward, we're going to roll out, we're going to come back in. These are similar in a way to like the ab wheel rollouts that maybe you're familiar with. You can also do these with, when you get back to a gym or if you have a home gym, a barbell, putting some weights on that and kind of rolling out that way. Similar idea. The concept is going to be very similar, even though sort of the way we're going to do them, obviously the ball versus the wheel versus the bar will be a little bit different. So let's talk about setup. Let's show you what it looks like when you do them right and show you what people tend to do, which butchers these things pretty bad. And this is what you see most people do at gyms or even on the glorious internet. So the key here is you're going to start in a tall kneeling position. Now you're pivoting from the knees. So you actually don't want any hip motion to occur on this one. I want to actually maintain this posture as far out as I can go and when I come back in. So what it should look like is from here is I'm going to roll out slow as far as I can go, keeping everything tight, staying tall, and then rolling back in, maintaining that position. Easier than it sounds. What tends to happen is you want to roll out as far as you can, as long as you can stabilize the back. So for a lot of people, what will happen is they'll get to a certain point and then their low back just caves in, okay? You need to stop just before that happens and pull back in from there. The other things that will tend to happen is people will fold at the hips and they will bend their elbows. Again, those shorten the lever arms and that makes it easier, but it's cheating through the exercise. You're better off going through a shorter range of motion, staying tall, than you are to kind of end up doing that. So if you're all the way out here and you're pulling in, your elbows are bending and you're sticking your butt out, then you're doing it incorrectly. Shorten up your range of motion, stay nice and tall, roll forward, brace everything, stay tall, pull back, but stay tall all the way through the motion. Now, same idea, if you're doing ab wheel rollouts, right, so you're gonna be lower to the ground, but stop coming back and sticking your butt out and bending at your hip. Keep your hips forward and just roll through a shorter range of motion. It will light your abs up way more than if you keep rocking back every single time. So kind of get your hips forward, lock them in, and then just roll from there. You'll get way more out of your ab wheel rollouts, and you want to also focus on that when you're doing the ball, and even if you have access to a barbell, same concept. Keep your hips forward, don't fold at the hips when you come back in.